Time now for Utah's most accurate forecast with Cesar Cornejo, weather rate certified 10 years in a row.
Cesar, I got to thinking about what the weather's like in Beijing. There's that little delay there, but a lot of exciting stuff going on, and mostly you just think of snow and ice there, and you might be telling us about some snow on Tuesday.
Nick, exactly. We have that possibility for snow, but one area that'll love to see it is Snow Basin, where of course we want to have all of that fresh powder as much as possible throughout the winter time, not only just for the fun recreation, but also our snowpack. Looking at what we have so far right now, we have those above average warmth. So again, temperatures very warm, and we'll see that inversion will stay on the clearer side as we have wind starting to pick up. Windy first half of the weekend. We'll talk about that in just a moment, especially in southern Utah. But then we start to see that wet weather making its way in. Right now, high pressure still dominating our area. That's really what we've always seen for the last few days, and unfortunately that's what we continue to see today. That'll start to shift on over towards the southeast, but given that it's still taking some time to get out of our area, we could still expect to see pockets of moderate air throughout most of the Wasatch Front, Tooele County as well, so please keep that in mind, especially if you are sensitive to the inversion and smog. Looking at futurecast, once again, that high will shift out of our area. Start to see the making of our next storm system, that cold front moving in overnight. This is going to be very important as that colder air rushes in. That's where we'll start to see the wet weather, and it'll really dictate whether or not we start off as snow or rain, especially in the lower valleys. But around the Wasatch Front, 7 a.m. for Tuesday morning, remember this can impact your morning commute. We'll see wet weather and snow starting to change over as we start to get towards parts of the later parts of the afternoon, starts to reach towards the central mountains as well as southwestern Utah, especially the mountains, and it'll continue with some wraparound as well for snow into Wednesday, but not as strong. So again, we'll start to see a taper off going into parts of Thursday. But snowfall totals, we're expecting to see a trace of 2 inches in the Wasatch Valleys, a few inches throughout the benches, mountain valleys, and Tooele Valley, and then I-15 corridor, good amount of snow as well as the mountains, so not overall bad. And when we take a look exactly at what we can expect with some winds, they will be windy quite a bit over towards parts of southwest Utah. Regional forecast for tonight and tomorrow, we'll have those temperatures hanging around the freezing mark for our overnight lows and above average warmth once again. We'll see 60s, but then we get to the mid 50s by the midweek. Chance of some cloud cover. So once we have that going through, we'll see for the Wasatch Front a little bit of a hazy morning, but then that's when we start to get the wet weather for Tuesday and even into parts of Wednesday. We'll be right back after the break.